Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ONCI. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past few days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I have done this analysis in the past, although it's been a few days, but that's where these green and red line annotations are coming from. And, that definitely is where I want to start things off because, from a technical perspective, yeah, I get it. The price has been drifting downwards here a little bit over the past, few days with the price, was all the way up here at that resistance and has since, just drifted downwards. But I want to scrunch up the chart here because it does a better job of illustrating the nice solid technical event that happened today. And that is in regards to this pink line here, which is the very famous 200 period simple moving average. Even if you have just a very basic understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200 period, and you know that when the price is above it, assuming you're bullish, of course, you want to see the price stay above it because that implies that the long-term trend is upwards. And this is why I laugh at people when they say, oh, charts don't work. Well, what a coincidence. I mean, this thing was pulling back, pulling back, pulling back, pulling back, and look right where it decided to bounce. Did it hit the pink line exactly? Okay, fine. It didn't hit exactly, but I think we can all agree that it got pretty darn close to that level of, where you would want to see it act as support, and it did indeed. So, from a trading perspective, I'm sure there are some traders down there accumulating shares for the bounce, but just from the broad scheme of things perspective and the overall quote-unquote storybook perspective, that is exactly how you'd want to see the price act if it got around that area, and that is how it acted, which is a good sign of strength in and of itself. So, yeah, the price has been pulling back, but today, very nice move on the bulls' part. And because of that, what I'm going to do is just get rid of these green lines here. Sure, they still pertain, but from a presentation perspective, I don't want to have lines all over the place and risk causing clutter and confusion. So I want to just try to keep this as clean as possible. And as it stands right now, for the reasons we just discussed, that pink line at the end of the day is that ultimate key level of support because as long as the price is above there, that implies that the price is trending upward. So if you don't even want to picture that as a moving average, that's fine. You can just picture this as a trend line that's being drawn for you. And again, assuming you're bullish, you want to see the price stay above an uptrending trend line, which is exactly what that pink line is. So as far as levels of resistance are concerned, yeah, you still got that overall one up there at 004. But right now, key priority is build that higher base and keep on, within the uptrend. And today was a good step in that direction. So, if the price can get up here, then I can start talking about levels of resistance. But in my opinion, building that higher base and, solidifying that higher base is top priority. So we'll see if the bulls can do it or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.